Okay, this is the Great American Battle of Cookies. This is the sandwich cookie comparison. Now, I'm not going to do them as a blind taste. Just put on a blindfold, maybe like this. And go like this. No, I know what Oreos taste like. You probably do too. I've never had these. This was sent to me. Now, these are showing backwards, I guess. I hope maybe when I film it, it won't be, but this is Oreos. This is the regular type of Oreos, and this is the ALDI's variety. Now, ALDI's is being sued by this company. I think it's Nabisco, isn't it? They're suing because they say that this packaging looks very, very similar to this packaging, blue and white. But what's his original and I don't know. But they're in a lawsuit. This one versus this one. So someone sent this to me because I had talked about this on my channel before. So would you think that the one I just showed you was this? Would you think that this was this? Now the serving size of these, it says it's 3 cookies. And for the Oreo, to compare, 160 calories for 3 cookies, 2 grams of saturated fat, 130 grams of sodium, 14 grams of, is that sugars? Added sugar. You know, is this a keto meal? A keto thing? No, absolutely not. Now this one is 160 calories, 2.5 grams of sodium, so that's the same, I think. Oh no, this has got a little bit more sodium. This is 130 calories for the original. This is 140 for Aldi, and 13 grams, a little bit less sugar, a little bit more on the way of the carbs. So let's just go in. This is the Aldi brand. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know why it's doing this. I had it set to where it's showing it the right way, and now it's showing the wrong way. So I just don't know. It might be it'll show the right way as a selfie, but the wrong way if you're doing a full video. I'm not sure. And here is this. So 160 calories with 3 cookies. That's kind of like some of those, not necessarily a meal replacement, which is usually about 330, but it's about the same as like a full drink of like a Slim Fast or something like that. So we will go and try it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 cookies out of here. And also, I don't know prices. I would imagine that the Aldi brand is substantially cheaper. It's a smaller package, but I'm going to take out, that smells just like when I was a kid. I'm going to take 2 of these out of here first, and I'm going to eat one by itself. When you were a kid, or maybe yesterday, did you used to open these up and scrape the filling out with your teeth and then eat the 2 cookies? Yeah, you can do that. The only problem is it's a sandwich cookie. So I'm going to eat it. That's what it looks like inside. I've seen what these look like so much. I really don't have to show this to say, does it look like the photo? I mean, it pretty much does. That's a big cookie. But I'm going to try it like this, and then I'll dip this one in milk. I could dip it in coffee, but it's nighttime, and I really don't have much of a history of dipping Oreos or some other kind of sandwich cookie that way. The Hydrox is the one that started this. Oreos stole the idea from them and made their own sandwich cookie. If you'll see similarities, like Hydrox has right on there. Hydrox is still out there. I'm not sure. Did Hydrox sue them? Maybe. I don't know. But Hydrox, a lot of people think Hydrox is like a semi-generic or a lesser quality. But actually, it was first. That happens sometimes. What they say, the student became the master. So Oreo is a lot bigger company now. It's part of Nabisco. I don't know what Hydrox, are they part of a, I think they're Sunshine Cookies. Is that Sunshine Cookie? I think so. So they have a few different varieties, but Nabisco, of course, would have more. I think it's still Nabisco. I don't see the Nabiscos. Oh, there it is, yeah. It is Nabisco. This is a party size one. And this is the small size one. So let's go ahead and dip this one. And I'm going to say about dipping, if I was to dip a cookie in coffee, I wouldn't put any sugar. I don't add sugar to my coffee anymore. I used to. But I'd make it just with coffee and maybe a little half and half. But dipping this in here. just like I remember it. Now, it's just a healthy, good treat. I don't think you would really eat this as a healthy, good treat. I mean, it's not, 6 baby carrots dipped in ranch dressing or something. It's a cookie. Full sugar, not a keto cookie. I've done some before on a company that makes a sandwich cookie like this. I can't remember their name right now. But I did one on their chocolate one like this, kind of a cookie. And I did one like, I think it's a golden cookie, which is like yellow, and they're pretty famous. They're a keto brand, and they do make their own sandwich cookie. So let's try this one. Does it open the same way? It looks like it does. It says lift. And can I? Oh, I feel like it's gonna go. It says lift, but I can't see where. It seems like it just lift and open. It feels like it does. I don't know, open it with some scissors. Okay. And this is what theirs looks like. We'll grab a couple of these. Now these appear to be smaller. Let me grab one of these. Okay, I would say the packaging of the Oreo is better. And let's compare them side by side. So that, yeah, this one is quite a bit bigger. See? Well, maybe not that much bigger. A little bit bigger. And this is what this one looks like when it comes to the filling. And this one looks like it's a lot more filling. This is the ALDI brand. And also they put a lot more filling. So the cookie is a little bit larger, but this one, the filling is a little bit greater. So let's try it. I have to admit that's a slight difference in taste, but I was someone say, hey David, would you like some Oreos? And they handed me a little plate with 5 or 6 Oreos. I would never know the difference. I would think it is Oreos. Very close. I think the lawsuit, with the aftertaste of them is a little bit different, slightly different. I think the lawsuit is based around packaging, not taste or recipe or that kind of thing. I think it's, would you know the difference? And I would, but I grew up with Oreos. So if I always said, what's that sandwich cookie called? And I walked through all day, I saw, oh, there it is. Here they are. They're called Benton's Original. If I didn't know what it's called, I would think this is that. So let's try it dipped in milk. I left my kitty out because he doesn't let me film with my hands. He has me petted. But really, I have to say, there's not enough difference in taste for me to notice. Good. Good. And good. Is this something I can eat all the time? No. So I had 4 cookies. I had more than 160 calories just right there. But what I say is they're very good. So for a treat, we're not really worried about, am I having too many carbs, too many calories, too much fat, or whatever it is, sodium, sugar, whatever that is, it's good for that. Don't forget, please don't forget, please subscribe. We have, I think, less than 4% subscribe percentage. I think it's 4%, maybe a little bit more than 4%. So 96% or so are not subscribed. So please subscribe, like, share, and put your comments. Which of those two do you think you might like better? Have you tried both of those two? Have you tried other types of sandwich cookies? I'm sure people like Walmart probably have their own brand. I can't remember the name of their brand. Target might have theirs, but other different companies will have those. Are going to have some form of that cookie. Maybe we'll try their chocolate chip versus Chips Ahoy next. I don't know if someone wants us to do that. Okay, take care, everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.